welcome yourselves to another video by yo motherfucker over here, Hase Sailor, and today it is my pleasure to introduce you all back to a place you may recognize right now, but most of you may not, but you may make some guesses, and you may have read the title of the video and maybe the description. But we are on Rocks. Oh my god. It is back. It is true. This is not a lie. This is not a dream. This is reality. It has happened. The reason why is because I've done a lot of soul searching and intellectual questioning of reality and existence over the past few months, and questioning of myself. And I've realized that life, so like consciousness, our life is simply the experience of, oh, this is cool. Yeah, the hidden things you find on the map of my server. Anyways, life is simply your consciousness or your mind experiencing reality or the universe, which is what your body is. So you are the universe experiencing itself. So that is your sole purpose in life. You have no purpose greater than that, as far as we know. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, like, because I think you need to be conscious of your purpose in order for it to be your purpose. Hey, I forgot about these trees. They're like floating islands. Where is it? Oh, it grew out of another tree. Yeah, look, it's a floating island. How cool is that? All right, but anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, that is basically what life is. And so, since there's no point in life, that is really cool. It is up to you to give meaning and purpose to your life and find passion and stuff that brings excitement and enjoyment and ambition to you. So going with that, the whole reason I was questioning this in the first place was because as I talked about in a video. Oh, I suppose you guys haven't seen it yet. I'm uploading this video before that video. I already recorded it, but you'll see. I talk about passion and ambition, its relation to me, and you'll see what I'm talking about right here. And that's why I've been thinking about this, because it's related to me. And so I have come to the conclusion that it is up to you to give purpose to life and find your own passion. And I've done that. Well, now, like, I'm starting to do that, and that is why I'm here presenting this to you today, because I haven't been doing much for the past while, because, you know, there's nothing to do in life, really, except for just, like, distractions that you may call passions. So I didn't have many of those, and I brought one of the main ones back, and it is the server. And I'm also bringing YouTube back and, like, making, like, our videos, but I want to call them more so documentaries of my mind is what I'm making now. So because of what I've just explained, I have brought the server back to life, but there's going to be I don't want to say one drastic difference, because there's not going to be one. So I'm going to say there's going to be a drastic difference that you'll see in this server and how it operates and what this server actually is. So I'm going to give you a pitch right now of what I got in mind. I'm like, this is really hard for me right now because, well, I feel like I say that a lot because these videos are always hard for me because it's the same problem I'm having right now. It's explaining my mind to you and bringing, like, my mind into words, because I don't really think in words. Well, I think in words a lot because I explain a lot of stuff to myself, but a lot of the time I just think in, like, understanding and comprehension and, like, ideas, and I just comprehend the idea. It's not language. But anyways, I want to try to put it in language. So the whole reason people play video games as a whole is to find enjoyment and adventure and pleasure to gain from them. And I look at that specifically and how it relates to Minecraft when I'm working on my server, and why, like, people play Minecraft and see passion in it. And the reason is, like, you look at what types of Minecraft are the most popular. It's like mini games and factions is the biggest thing. Mini games because it is very quick stimulus. It is the exact same as social media. It's quick and satisfying, like, ever-changing, exciting stimulus, which is what we crave, because that's, like, the ultimate experience of reality, as I was just referring to. So yeah, either mini games or factions, which is like the development and the pursuit towards a goal and a unanimous goal with like friends, and that social aspect like makes it awesome and craveable too, desirable I should say. So that's like the main reasons why people play Minecraft, is what I just explained to you. What I'm doing is, like, I explained this in a video you'll see uploaded after this, the creative process one. I want to bring that to this server. Like, it would be stupid for me to preach those morals and those ideas that I preach in that video, as you'll see, and not act on them in real life. And so I want to put them into action in the server. And how I'm going to do that is, here we go. Are you ready for this? Let's gonna bring my ideas to life right now. What I'm thinking is, I really don't know the pursuit and the main goal of, like, that's gonna be on my server, like what you're trying to do, or like what you're pursuing, but I'm developing what it's gonna look like, and like the outline, like the broad, rough idea. So what it's looking like is, first of all, let's say this right up front. What it's looking like is, I'm gonna need a really good developer. I'm gonna need to find him, and he's gonna need to be like a partner in crime if I'm gonna make this real. Because you guys will hear, after I give you my ideas, you're gonna be like, yeah, that guy's got to be like in with you in your ideas, and like first of all, a genius, and second of all, like a creative genius, and like has the ability to put that into work. That's what I'm gonna look for. And I'm probably actually gonna get serious about this, because why not? That's like, that would be very exciting, very awesome thing to do. And what I'm actually talking about doing, I'm gonna explain to you. So basically, the way I've been envisioning it so far and building it, the picture of it in my mind, is I've been starting with the physical aspect of it, and like the creative and the buildings and the terrain and the world, I guess, because as I talk about in my creative process video, I want to create physically, and I want to like make spawns and stuff, so some cool shit like that. So what I was thinking to start off with, this is still just a really rough beginner idea. So the spawn will be in like an empty end world, I'm thinking. So like the stars all around and just the empty blackness. And I think the center of it will be like a ring, if you can picture what I'm saying. Probably like the ring will be like it'll be a ring of blocks, and the blocks will be like, I'd say like, I don't know yet, maybe like 15-20 blocks wide is how wide the ring will be. And it's gonna be made out of like, I don't know what specific blocks, I might change it up, but I'm kind of thinking right now, like, make it out of like earth and look like have dirt on top, and like have it wide up on the top of the ring, and then like kind of narrow in and go into a cone, like stone at the bottom. Like, you've seen it on other servers, it's like common design, like it looks like you just picked up a chunk of earth out of the ground. That's what I'm thinking about. If I don't make it out of like earth kind of blocks, it'll still be like the same relative design, I think, with like the blocks coming down out of it. And so there'll be that central spawn, but then I'm thinking branching out from it, like in like maybe 4 different directions, is bridges to other like floating islands, and in each of these floating islands and at the central spawn are portals. And I'm thinking of getting portals like custom done so they can look really cool, and these portals will take you all to different realities. And so how these realities are going to function, I've gotten into like thinking about the plugins and coding for this part, but how these realities are going to function is, because of the creative process, I want to bring something never before seen into Minecraft, and I don't want to do it just because I don't want to like I don't want to do it just be like, ooh, look, I made this new thing. I just want to do this because I want to bring this like these crazy ideas and like imaginings of realities that I can come up with in my mind into a tangible reality, as tangible as a video game can be, and for others to perceive and like adventure throughout. That is like the fucking most pinnacle, awesomest thing I could do, and I'm gonna try to do it. And so what it's gonna be is, I'm thinking, is this is gonna be very hard to do, and this gets into the fundamental game mechanics of Minecraft and how the blocks work. But I have this idea, and I want to see if it'll work. but I need to change the song because I need to get in a deep thought process and I need to focus. So just so you guys have a visual while I'm giving you this pitch, and so you have something to look at and experience while I'm talking, because I have nothing better to put on screen right now because I need to concentrate on talking and I can't do anything else, and I'm too lazy to like do some footage of something and put it over my voice. So this way you can experience this awesome terrain controlled custom world I attempted at making. This is like the beginnings of what I'm getting into right now, and this server is like the very early stages of what my mind is right now. I'll tell you that right now. So that's like some lead up into what I'm getting into. But what I was thinking is, I think I might need to take my hands off the keyboard for this, but I'll try. So since I want to construct these mind-blowing realities inside this game, Minecraft, for you guys to perceive, I need to get deep into manipulating the reality itself. And what I was thinking, in order to easily create like fascinating, like unimaginable, never before seen realities, is I was thinking implement laws of physics so the world can manipulate itself. And what I was thinking is giving all the blocks like a new type of identity, which is like an attraction or repulsion identity, and all like for each block it has an attraction and a repulsion like numerical value between itself and every other block there is in the game. And no, probably not every other block, every other naturally occurring block in the game. And certain blocks between certain blocks, so between like, I don't know, I'll probably make it like between stone and all the ores there'll be a higher attraction, and between wood and leaves or something there'll be a higher attraction. I don't even know what blocks I'm going to use. This is the beginning of this idea. And so it'll form clusters around certain types of blocks and like repulse between other blocks and create, I don't know what it'll create. We'll see this. Like, we're going to need to put restrictions on this so it'll actually create like a play-inable world. But come on, load, come on. Another thing I was thinking, building on that, is that making it so actually like beginning to recreate this reality in this, and having compounds that can be made by certain clusters of, like, say there's like 2 stone blocks and then like 3 coal, say that's like a compound, name it whatever you want, and then that compound has unique properties and attractions and repulsions between other compounds, and they can form bigger clusters, and then you start then you start creating a simulated reality, is what I'm getting into. And then so yeah, that basically ties into my idea of the spawn. The 4 portals are going to lead you into different realities, and at the center ring of spawn, in the middle of the ring, there's going to be a central portal that takes you to, I don't know where, maybe an ultimate reality, like a spawn reality that can be like, I don't know what it can be. Okay, I'm so glad I'm recording right now so I can get this, as I just came up with this idea. Okay, so in the center of the ring is a portal to a spawn reality where the majority of whatever is happening on the server goes down. So what I guess you could just relate it to the current Earth societal reality that is happening, and say that is happening in the spawn reality. So there'll be players creating their own, I don't know, because the possibilities are endless for like what I could allow them to create. So they can create their own whatevers and have their own whatever and their own, I guess you say, player life. And there will of course be economy, and I want to have economy as like a big factor in the server, because that like brings like the societal interrelation between the community, and it like influences how the like server really runs of the like with the community. And so that'll be the spawn world, and that'll be where the main stuff happens. Like, I don't know, maybe there'll be a spawn there with like shops. Oh, there probably will be. There'll be like a Wall Street kind of trading center, And that'll be that spawn. Then in the 4 other alternate realities, they will all be custom coded with hopefully an altered version of terrain control that I can get somebody to code or talk to the developers of terrain control and get them to code, because I'm gonna give somebody these ideas. And if like this is gonna become an altered version of terrain control, that'll be awesome, because it'll like bring the restrictions that are already in the terrain control reality creation into what I want to do. So it'll like bring some structure and form to it, I'm hoping, like the world generation. So each of these 4 worlds, I'm thinking, this idea I just came up with, will have a certain unique property about that reality. And each of those unique properties can be used, and players can visit these alternate realities to, I guess you say, exploit these unique properties for their own advantage. And these unique properties will have a big influence on the game, and each reality will have a different one, or a cluster of different properties. So it's basically like the game right now, the Nether and the End. So I guess the portals could lead to there, but I want to make my own worlds. So yeah, I can't create new blocks because that's way too much work for a developer, and it'll take me too long to learn the code to be able to do that, so I can't do it myself. So that's not possible. But we can create different realities and like control how that universe creates. So with all this that I just gave you guys, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could like actually take this to heart and like understand it, and maybe put some thought to it like throughout the day. Just want to do some creative thought and daydream in class. I do it all the time. It's okay. You feel free to do it too. It's healthy for the mind. And you want to do some creative thought on something, just Xerox. Okay? I am fully open to anybody's ideas that you come up with. And if any of you know any code and are like really good at it, hit me up. I will be hopefully signing contracts with developers and stuff, and they will be paid contracts, of course, because it's gonna be big work. It's gonna be fucking awesome though. So that is the desired result of the resurrected Xerox. You guys will see the whole process documented, and hopefully in the background of the next 2 philosophical journey into the mind of Jace videos you see, there will be me starting to build the physical server, and because I'm going to start building the spawn, and it's going to be awesome. But I don't know, I need to keep coming up with ideas on how the world is going to work, this universe that I'm creating, in what constraints it's going to function. And if you guys have any ideas of what I should make the goal in this universe to be, I'm wide open, because I suppose it's kind of like finding the meaning of life. You're giving me the meaning of life of this universe and what I'm gonna make it. It feels good to be a creator. Bringing of one's ideas into existence, because our ideas and our thoughts and our imaginings and the happenings inside of our minds are unique to all of us. So do not study others, study yourselves. My point being, the sole reason that I created my YouTube channel, and I wasn't aware of this at that time, because that was a very long time ago, and I was like,